Okay guys, this is the lesson for noun 이가 아닙니다. It's a level 1 lesson as part of the Korean Grammar for TOPIK series of lessons. Let's get straight into it. So this week's set on 어휘, starting off with prancer for France, cafe for cafe, and got for place. The first two are loan words from English, so pretty easy, and then the last one is very similar to the thing got. Obviously, as I said a couple of times now, for the pronunciation, go ahead and find yourself a good native speaker channel for the pronunciation bits. And that way you don't have to end up speaking Korean with the thick Aussie accent like I've got, as awesome as it is. All right, so looking at the translation and usage of this, all it means, and this is polite formal, is it's not noun. Whatever this noun is, it's not. 아니다 is the opposite to 이다. So it's just not a noun. When it comes to the particle out the front, it just obviously gets added to the end of the noun. If there's a 받침, then it's 이. If there's not, then it's 가. And guys, I still highly recommend you go check out the videos on particle usage just to make sure you're all over how to use particles. All right, so let's get into some examples. And you'll note for each of these examples that I've thrown out this bit at the front with a topic particle on it, but put it in brackets. Now, the reason for this is, one, and the reason why I put it in here is to show the usage if you need to use the usage. If you need to say like A is not, B. And in that instance, it's A, topic particle, B, object particle, 아닙니다. So it's the reason, I guess, why I've put them in brackets as well, not just to show it, but because in a lot of the times you don't need to use it. So for example, if someone says, hey, you French, you don't say in Korean, you don't need to put the I'm not a French person. I'm not French. It's quite simple like that. Same saying for the place. So this place. If you walk into a building, say for example, you've gone for coffee with your friend and you walk into a building and they're tearing cars apart, you're like, whoa, you don't need to say this place is not a cafe because clearly this place is obvious. So then you just say the next bit, whoa, this isn't a cafe. All right, so to look at the examples, 저는 프랑스 사람이 아닙니다. I'm not a French person. 이것은 카페가 아닙니다. This is not a cafe. 이것은 책이 아니에요. This is not a book. Now you'll notice the last one too. I just threw in the polite informal form. And very simply, it's just a slightly different ending. Now, as we're going to cover how to conjugate into polite informal very, very soon, I'm not going to cover it in any more detail other to say 아닙니다, polite formal, 아니에요, polite informal. All right, so the similar grammar, it's the same as for a lot of these earlier ones, which is the 반말 form of it, which is noun, 이가, 아니. And that's it. Note, by the time we get to 반말, you're going to be all over a lot of the conjugation for polite formal and polite informal. So there won't be a specific lesson on just this bit, but rather 반말 in general when we get to it. All right, guys, thanks again for watching. If you've got any questions or comments, hit us up below. But otherwise, good luck learning and have yourselves a great day.